did a great job. Yeah, clap for ourselves. Yeah. So like part of me is like skeptical because you know how I have the live here.
It's not live.
Like I can't see myself. It still says please stand by.
You're always live.
Oh, okay. There's like a bit of a lag there.
Yeah. Well, okay. Should I wait till I see myself? Or
We're back.
or I don't know. Like I'm sort of
I left
freaking.
my bars at home.
Like I can't see us.
Oh, I've got it here.
Okay, cool. Well, I trust you, so I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at some other wild shit. Nah, you know. So anyway, okay, cool. So
You're on some other live stream.
yeah, nudes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So can you guys see me on the live? All right, fuck. I'll take your word for it. All right, cool. So first and foremost, like to obviously acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, pay respects to elders past, present, and future. Shout out to all the homies out there. Thanks for everyone tuning in. I know we're a little bit late. Massive shout out to Open Source. Big shout out to Ricky for talking us through how to use this fucking thing. So much love to him. Esky for being here. Big shout out to Ems for being here. Molotov sitting on the couch. Yeah. What? How are you, mate? Yeah, good. And then these two absolute fucking legends, in my opinion.
Hello.
We got yeah, IMO. Hazy.
Hello. How are you?
We'll go into what you do, you know, and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Josh, we'll call you Hazy. Fuck it.
That's all right. You can comment that.
And I just gave you, I just said Spendlove on the promo. Did you notice that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I just felt like it was a clash of the Lees.
Like we said before, you know, 2 Lees in
What, and 1 cup is actually what you specifically...
actually on that. Seeing as you said,
Wait.
You may as well drop it now.
I didn't have any Godzilla,
Oh.
so we did a little one of
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Godzilla crew.
You can,
Bro, what
you
the
can sell
hell?
it if you want.
Yo, this is so fucking hectic. Look at that.
Couple stickers in there for you.
It's the guys. Godzilla quip. Fuck.
So now it is 2 Lees, 1 cup.
Fucking, you know what? Trust you guys to come up with some fucking insane shit like that as well. And then stickers up the wazoo. Which is where I'll be putting them later. Sorry.
Where we recommend it as well, actually.
The only thing is like, yeah, I just feel like the ill-equipped stickers are in so many fucking places that like I'd be hard pressed to find a place like
Not those ones, but
no, not these ones. You're right.
no,
Watch my son
exclusives.
watch Miles steal one for his
Yeah.
fucking lappy.
They're good on the phones, the iPhones.
That's what it's for. Oh, sweet. I can be one of these guys now.
Have a cup of tea in there. Oh, it's something on the bottom too. What's in there?
There's a little sign off.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, my guys,
What's doing, bruh?
man,
We're here.
nothing. Yeah, finally here.
Yeah.
We actually wanted to do this a little while ago, but we thought we teed up at the right stage. I actually think it's a really good time
Yeah.
for us to be catching up as well, given the dynamic of the last 2 years.
Yeah.
I would sort of say. Do you know what I mean? A lot
He
of
hasn't
ups,
been
a lot of
around
downs.
either, so.
I don't know. Dude, this nomad. We'll
He's
talk
back,
about that in a
he's-
second.
he's back, he's
you know, like which is hectic. But first of all, I mean, look, I suppose for me, I'd like to probably go into like a little bit, I suppose, of how I know you guys. You know what I mean? Obviously, we've done gigs together and whatnot. And you know, you obviously like on the decks and producing and stuff like that. So I've known you sort of artistically over the years.
Yeah.
Particularly probably, you know, obviously more around the Lee Monroe LOC or the LMXDC days is sort of when, you know, came across you and fucking everything that you were doing with, you know, Deadbeat and whatnot.
Yeah, what was the first gig? Where did we first meet?
I think it was in Lansdowne.
No, it was the one at the uni, Sydney Uni. And he was-
Sydney
He
Uni?
was supporting real fast rapper from America. What's his name? Prolific was there.
Fucking, yeah, you're right. It was Techno.
Tech9, yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath.
And you picked me up at my house, and then here we are.
What year is
Fuck.
this? When are we talking?
Couple of years? 3
16?
years?
No, maybe more than that
Yeah,
now.
maybe, yeah.
The last couple of years is fucking
Well, I chewed
flying.
your ear off downstairs in the smoking area for a bit.
Hey, and look, here we are.
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
right.
there you go.
They're like, and now here's me fucking chewing your ear off. So, you know, the world works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
And then Lee, you know, like I've always, you know, I've seen your fucking brand out and about more specifically. And you know what? Today, I like it's going to be dope because I'm going to fucking pick your brain a little bit more about it too. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I've seen it around. I've probably watched a lot of what you do from a distance. Do you know what I mean? And then I think that when I started getting a little bit more familiar with Prolific, and then through Prolific, you know, Hazy, and through Hazy, you know, meeting you and then getting to know you and some of the dope shit that you're putting together and curating. I like to use that word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks.
That's it's been crazy to see and start to get into, I suppose, you know, you guys' realm a little bit. You know what I mean? As I suppose, what would you call? I don't know, because you guys are like not like a duo, but you're
We're
a
lovers.
duo.
We're weekend lovers. Or maybe sometimes.
Way to make a man feel hella comfortable.
Yeah.
But I want to know, you know, like I started pretty, I started like, you know, early on with this sort of stuff just to get to know you guys where you sort of grew up. So where did you grow up and what area you sort of from? And yeah.
So I grew up like Liverpool way, Wattle Grove specifically.
Wattle Grove, yes. Okay.
G.
Yeah.
Um,
G.
so west, but not completely west as well.
Come on, bro. It's southwest.
West,
Southwest.
West, but still like a pretty nice neighborhood. It wasn't that bad. It was alright.
I know what you mean.
It was pretty. Do you know what I mean?
Felt good. Yeah.
100%. I'm not trying to claim hood, you know. But yeah, no, I've seen some shit.
yeah, perfect segue. 100%. So Wattle Grove, yep.
And then school out in Campbelltown, and yeah, that was pretty much it, man. Lived there for the majority of my life.
Yep.
And a bit of travelling through my early 20s. Landed in Surrey Hills after that for a few years.
Yep.
And then down by the beach now.
Fuck yeah.
Way these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, keeping it coastal.
How do I feel like I just don't know these things? I feel like I should know them.
Mystery.
Yeah, you really are. You fucking stepped out of the car today looking like a man of mystery. I can tell you that. Yeah. But you can just tell it's you by the eyes, the fucking eyes, you know? Stepping out looking kind and shit, like, here's your mug.
The puppy eyes.
It's pretty kind.
All right, Hazy.
What's up?
Where'd you grow up, mate?
A little bit all over the place. I'm like that runt of the dog that just kind of ended up here. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
All over the spot?
All over the spot. Born in Sydney and
Yep.
then grew up over in Europe, so England and Ireland.
Really?
Yeah. Lived there back and forth.
Was that 'cause of dad?
Mum's, dad.
Yeah, hectic,
Mum's
yep.
from New Zealand, some half New Zealand, half Australian. And then, sort of went back and forth. Lived in Ireland for a long time and then came here when I was 17.
You lived in Ireland? Where'd you
Yeah.
live?
In fucking Crumlin, bruh.
Shit.
It was not as west, but still pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
But had some good years there. Kind of, learnt a lot. Learned to grow up pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then came here when I was 17.
Yeah, right.
To Avoca, Central Coast. Actually, no, Saratoga. I was claiming a nicer area than I was. Saratoga.
I was going to say, fucking
Yeah.
Avoca. I stayed at a resort there one time. It was pretty
it's
dope.
Pretty nice. Dad had a nice house there, but then we moved to the suburbs. But then moved to Sydney at 18 and I haven't gone home yet. So now I live in Haberfield in the west.
In the West.
In the west. The Italian district, so watch out.
Mafia ties.
Been around a bit, which has been good.
Yeah, mad, man.
I had a very exciting little life so far.
100%, bro.
Moving around.
My mum's from Ireland.
Oh,
She's
man.
from Belfast.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Gets a bit like that, I know.
But, me, I don't judge, so you're from Ireland.
Yeah.
I'm not from Ireland too. The worst thing is when people say, you're from Ireland. I'm like, no, I just live there.
I live there. Yeah.
So, I get you. I feel you. But I've been to Belfast. It's hectic.
It is a bit hectic.
I was there when the IRA was pretty popping, so... It's a scary fucking place.
That was not. Yeah, I've been over there where you rent a car, you go south, and like you need to make sure that everybody knows that you are from Australia.
Yeah.
No,
G'day,
let people know that.
Yeah, we all like kangaroos.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we've all got them in the back garden. Yeah, shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah,
Don't shoot me.
don't want to fuck around with an Irishman. In terms of your guys' experience with hip hop, obviously that's how us three are connected. You know what I mean? What was your first? And yeah, this differs for everyone, but like experience with hip hop. Probably Lee first. What was your first like experience with hip hop where you like it's sort of like, I don't know, you heard a track or you saw a video that sort of made you go like, fuck, it's something I want to be involved in?
To be involved in, I'm not sure. The first like record that had an impact on me was the Eminem show.
True.
Yeah, that was like the first album. Cleaning out my closet. I think that was like the first track. Literally just heard it on the radio. It was like, fuck yeah, I'm feeling this. And then,
Banger.
much to my parents' fucking dismay, copped the album. And it was. I think Eminem was probably like the first real kind of portal into hip hop. The first CD I ever owned was the single for Backstreet's Back. Actually, though, so it took me a little while to get to hip hop. So started with the Backstreet Boys.
It's not really hip
Made my
hop.
way there eventually.
That's why I asked, because like because we weren't as, everything wasn't as easily accessible here.
Yeah.
So like that's exactly right. Like singles, bro. I remember fucking finding hip hop R&B singles. Bro, you go to some little fucking ass corner of a store to like pick up like little imports, like
little mixtapes.
Yeah.
little mixtapes, whatever. Like I was lucky, like because in Sefton, so we'd have Soul City at Bankstown and then Soul Sense at Parramatta. So like they were like just specifically like hip hop and R&B stores. So it's easy to find shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still fucking ripped though. I used to work every week to make $125 just to spend $90+ on 3 CDs,
Like
because
$30 each, right?
100%, bro. It was crazy. So yeah,
Back
fucking
in the day
wild
when there was
times.
money involved.
Hey,
When there was money involved.
when people actually paid for music.
Yeah.
Pay for your music. Anyway,
Throwback.
what about you, Hazy?
So MTV was really big. Like I loved MTV when I was growing up. MTV
Was that better? Would that
Urban.
have been better overseas?
Yeah, we had like Sky TV, which is like Foxtel.
Wait, can I just ask you guys, like, called that you're on the
I'm
beers?
on the VBs.
Are you gonna have one of these?
Maybe some point.
You got to do it. You got to.
Well, I'm gonna have one, but guess first.
Yeah,
You make your decision.
I might do the Jew. It's been.
Oh, I think he wanted
Is
to
that
do.
what
He
you
wanted
No,
to
no, I
do-
didn't want the Jew. No, I'm going to be real. Like, ask anyone. I'm Pepsi Max.
Okay, all right.
Maximum
Look at that.
taste, no sugar.
I had to color coordinate. You know?
Yeah, fuck.
but cheers.
You know what?
Alright, cheers.
I trust that. Oh yeah, true that. No, I've got to crack it. I've got to. Wow, it's a different sort of got to crack it for me
That's
these
alright.
days, isn't it? Yeah. Cheers. So yeah, sorry. Go.
That's alright.
MTV.
MTV so
Vibes.
A lot of it was, and then we had Channel U, which was like the grime channel, like it's like the London sort of the start of drill. This is like was I like 10, 11, so 20 years ago. It was mad, bro. The music was crazy over in Europe when I was growing up.
That would have been actually something that not a lot of people, similar to how we're seeing now,
Yeah.
like a growth. You're now seeing hip hop sort of wise, like that would have been crazy, because that would have been like, let's be real, second fucking most reputable hip hop scene
For sure.
in the world would go straight to UK after States.
And their influence was massive in America, so they brought that like heavy gangster rap, but with the English sound, which is what you can tell from the music I make is a big part of like my sound. I like that sound.
Yep.
So that sort of stuff, and then
Yeah, because you fuck with more like industrial and other fucking
whatever
sound.
you know
Fucking
what I mean?
oath.
But then Mum bought me Dre 2001 for my 10th birthday.
Oh shit!
And I was the only kid who had 2001, like big chronic leaf on it, and that was it. I was fucking cooked after that. So
Fucking shout out to Mum.
yeah, she's gangster. She's gangster. She knew what was going on. So that was really it. Like music was literally everything I ever did. You know what I mean? Or listened to. So we'd spend hours and hours and hours just listening to shit. all day, so it was good.
Fucking
But I did
oath.
fuck with Backstreet Boys as well. Like I did have some.
Shout outs.
I had Spice Girls single. You know, I had a few weird things. You know.
Anyone that says that they weren't fucking with Backstreet's Back is just lying to themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that's everyone.
Free yourself.
All you out there, right? We know
everyone has
you.
an NSYNC
okay.
fucking single, and
We know
Yeah.
nobody's fucking safe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't try and prove nothing to us. What
because we know.
we know.
It's that little flash.
Musical connoisseurs. Up in this bitch. Can I ask a question actually as well? Because this actually sort of trips me out because I don't actually know this. What about you guys? Where did you meet? Don't say a fucking public toilet because
Tinder?
if you do,
Yeah, I swiped left.
which is
it right?
basically
I don't know.
the online version
I
of a
haven't got
public
Tinder.
toilet. All right, so now where did you guys?
Just through the homies.
Do you remember?
I can't remember the actual gig.
You
but
don't
it was
remember?
just through-
Oh no!
Fuck. I'm joking.
My bad.
It was fucking Altered Art Factory at a Broken Thought Theory gig. So met him through those lads.
Yeah.
Right there.
Shout out BT.
He was had a little pop-up store and fucking we
Oh,
just
true.
yeah.
That gig. Oh, fuck
That's
yeah.
fucking dope.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
so
good.
through Prolific and ER, all those boys, State Advance, that whole
Shout out
kinda
BTT.
syndicate. Yeah, I mean, I met them through other homies and then just from playing gigs from Deadbeat and Hazy days. And
Yeah, dope. And then you guys, because you guys are fucking hella tight.
Well, we
was
we
it?
did that thing for years, you know, when you run into someone like, oh, we should do something. Like, yeah, we should do something. Let's do something. Let's call each other tomorrow. Let's
That
do
is
something."
literally every producer and MC in
Yeah,
Sydney.
let's say, what are you doing tomorrow? And like, oh,
I'm busy tomorrow.
and I just had this fucking thing that I knew, like, this dude he had his head screwed on and wanted to do shit, you know what I mean? And funny enough, he was at his party in Surrey Hills, and he was dressed up like Eminem. He had his head fucking
I think I
bleached
saw
blonde.
that. I saw that.
And he goes,
circle.
yeah, do you remember that party?
I do.
Yeah,
Well, I wasn't. I saw the photos.
Yeah, right.
I was definitely like this.
And it
motherfucker.
came to the point where I was like, "Oi, we should do something, man," because I was always let's do something, man. And he's like, "Just call me tomorrow, all right?" And I was like,
And you're like, yes, Slim,
"Okay, no worries, I'll call you tomorrow."
yes, Slim
So-
Shady.
And then we just fucking.
I was gonna go talk to the police. I'll be right back.
We it was love at
Well, seen that
first
photo.
sight, I guess. And that was
What a wonderful romantic story.
yeah, it is.
It was actually, and he did call the next day, and then that's how it started happening. I was actually just about to. I went to India, like literally
Yeah, then he
two
fucked
days
up,
after
didn't he?
for 3 weeks. Me and my ex-missus.
Wow, what a thing. Call me.
Call me.
We should do something. Yeah, sweet. Look, I'm just gonna get India.
BRB. But
I was happy for him. You know?
let's fucking shout out India. India's incredible. But yeah, as soon as we got back, we started plotting and scheming on the first 2 up. I mean, it wasn't a 2 up at that stage. It was just
An idea.
That was 2 up.
well the
real
before then,
idea,
we
yeah,
hadn't
yeah.
really come up with what it was. We just knew we wanted to do a gig, and yeah, and then it kind of just all unfolded from there.
Dope. And I definitely want to get into that because, like, touching on things a little bit chronologically, like that's a massive
Bit
part,
down the line.
especially
Yep.
to, I suppose, and you know what? That's actually probably the other reason why I wanted to get you both on, because essentially, like, you're two sort of very different lane guys that have come together with a similar focus, put the teamwork in, brought each other's strengths to the table in order to curate something that, I just think because of who you both are as individuals has been so beneficial to so many different sort of facets. Do you know what I mean? Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll harp on about that bullshit later, but I want to go like to ILLEQWIP for a minute because there's an element of ILLEQWIP that, from a outsider's standpoint,
Yep.
and for me probably specifically, because for me, you know, I'm extremely critical of probably even myself of just like, you know, artistic integrity, branding, art, you know, the other creative elements, you know, graph and just that sort of contribution to it. And I've always really seen ILLEQWIP as being fucking really strong in that regard. Do you know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
My pleasure. But
I appreciate it.
but going into that, like, tell me about ILLEQWIP as like a brand. Like, what's the deal with ILLEQWIP? Where'd you come up, you know, with the idea? Is it, you know, was it always your baby? Like, because I don't really know other than fucking stickers. Bro, I've been in Mullumbimby. I've been in, like, all sorts of spots, and I've seen them motherfuckers. Like, it's crazy where those stickers are. And, like, how many did you manufacture?
There's none left anyway.
Nah, we got new shit right here.
Fresh, exclusive.
All right, hit me up.
Definitely
I will hook a brother up.
Leveled it up over the years. Now the
where did it all start?
It's all been a journey. Like when it was probably around 2013, 2014 when I first started like coming up. Probably a little bit earlier, first like coming up with the idea and not really knowing what it was going to be. I come from a painting background, so it was just having that visual kind of taste. I've never really fucked with music in producing it. Always been a fan of it, and it's always kind of, I guess, assisted the style of it. I've always been a fan, so it's always kind of just been like an integral part of what built. But yeah, man, it came from just enjoying painting, wanted to do something in that lane. Me and a few homies back in the day just wanted to do something. My thing was always creating a platform to give people somewhere that they could express what they were doing. That wasn't, that could actually become something. Because at the time it was kind of just like painting just for the enjoyment of that, the thrill of that. And yeah, just trying to create something. I mean, like becoming a mural artist wasn't as much as an option back there. Like, there was the OGs and the legends, like your Mysteries and those kind of veterans that you could look up to.
Yep.
Massive shout out. But that kind of seemed a bit unattainable as well.
At that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
absolutely.
stretch. And the demand wasn't there. It's crazy.
So insane.
Yeah.
And so to get to that level as well, it just didn't really seem that within reach. So I started to look kind of sideways at what we could do, and the idea of having a clothing brand was kind of rooted in. So I was just a skate park rat from young age, BMX in particular. So the idea of having a brand was always like
hectic.
Rider-owned, operated brand, hang with your mates all day.
Yeah.
And just do something kind of within the scene, so you can live through your passion. As that morphed more into painting and graph, yeah, that still kind of that same idea existed. Actually, the first thing I started a website probably when I was like 16, called BSBC, Beer, Sex, Bikes and Chicken.
That's the combo, right?
Had never drunk a beer, had definitely never had sex at that point. Rode bikes, ate a fuckload of chicken. Still eating chicken today.
That's true to a few things.
But so it was kind of like 50-50, like manifesting and also, the life we were living at the time. But
what I'm doing and what I want to be doing.
So like that passion to have a brand always kind of was there from a young age. And then, it manifested into ILLEQWIP. So the name was one of those things, like literally had about 50 names I wrote down on a piece of paper. Yeah. And just picked that one out.
Had to have the dope hand styles with it as well.
There was, so even the original stickers, that was all just like, literally like, I would either get stickers, like sticker packs, and we'd just fucking
smash it on.
ILLEQWIP and fucking get those out there. The other ones would just be like, the first ever batch of stickers we got printed was at Officeworks. I used to go get like A4 sheets of paper and we'd just print those out. Print out like 30 copies, sit there, cut them out, take them out in a little glad bag. And that was it, man. It was fucking...
that went on for about 5 straight fucking years.
Buy some stickers was another way of doing it. It was like, outsource.
So then I just bought the stickers. Fucking oath.
So we leveled that up. And then where it all tied in with like the hip-hop stuff eventually was just... We'd already made a few T-shirts and that was kind of doing our own thing, but hadn't done like a launch party. And I was absolutely obsessed with like the local scene at that point. I give a lot of credit to that. That was like the Big Village era of Sydney hip hop.
Yeah,
was,
true that.
Ella Squire was the first track I heard, that On the Prowl. And then that put me onto Big Village, looked them up, and they had that rooftop cypher on top of High Bernie in there.
Yep.
And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, these cunts are from Sydney? This is fucking mad.
Yeah.
And that was like really one of those kind of like pivotal moments. And then found out one of my homies, so I used to play baseball growing up.
Yep.
One of the boys from there, best friend of my best friend at the time, and like we knew each other but not as well.
Yep.
Found out that he was making music. He goes by the name Semantic. So he was doing High Noon. Went along to one of their shows, BTT, and that was it. Met Prolific. And I just started going to their shows, man. I remember like I was working a trade at the time, so I'd be starting work at like 6:30 in the morning, going to gigs on like a Wednesday night, out till midnight, get home, 3-4 hours sleep. Just keen, And
fuck yeah.
then when it came time to really like launch the brand, the natural thing was to throw a gig. So we did one at Oxford Art, and that was, the rest was kind of history. It was kind of, from that point, it became ingrained. I remember being super hesitant to actually bring forward ILLEQWIP. Like I was already going to the gigs and kind of like a part of their crew somewhat, but just more as like a fan, but not really contributing in any way. But having this thing that I was sitting on, not knowing if they'd fuck with it or if it'd be like they're thinking
It's so fucking dope though. It's a fucking dope name.
You know what I mean? Like just one of those. But
just ties right in, eh?
Just people don't know what it is. They're like,
just that imposter syndrome, that you kind of have whenever you start any creative pursuit. So not knowing if people would fuck with it, and then as soon as I mentioned it to one of the boys, they were like,
"Makes sense.
This is fuck yeah."
Fucking dope.
Yeah, just evolved from there, man. It was just one of those things. Like we'd support the boys, they'd support us, and it's evolved into what it is. There's been a lot of different phases of what the brand is.
Yep.
But yeah, for where we are today, like it's kind of crazy to stand here and like look back at everything we have achieved over the years, and even just to where it's gotten now, to have the studio and just the relationships we built, to be.
I came and fucked it all up.
Printing stickers at office work.
Then along
In a
came
good way.
Hazy.
And
Fucked it all up. No, it has been, bro, and actually, and I speak from a bit of a fan standpoint too, because like, bro, to be honest, like I've always looked at it and gone like, fuck, I don't know why, like, but I want to be involved. I've always been pretty open with you, like being like, hey man, what are you up to? Like I just, I've made an effort to try and like see like, oh, what's the brand doing? Like how can I be involved in maybe an event, or I've been proactive because from an integrity standpoint from the brand, and also who you're associated with, which is interesting to fucking hear that progression.
Yeah.
Makes a bit of makes sense as to where you sort of sit now as well. But man, it's just always been inspiring to fucking like put my hand up and just say, yo, how the fuck can I fit in the pic, even if it's just on the side, Yeah. So
and even in reverse for me, I remember when you came up to me at the first two up and put that forward, like how humbled I was by that. Obviously, knowing your career as a fucking artist and like where you are.
Australia's Eminem, do you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you were already like, yo, Slim Shady, like this is probably the closest I'm gonna get to type of Slim Shady.
6 degrees of separation. Let's go.
Yeah, bro, it's even less than that, my man. Shit.
No, because I remember because I wasn't familiar with the Fig Kid history previous to. I remember Zach actually. We did a little podcast a couple of years ago. Called The Enterprise, which was comprised of 3 episodes, which literally just consisted of us getting as high as possible and sitting in the garage and fucking talking shit.
Whose garage? Zach's?
Yeah, peace. And,
Allegedly.
allegedly. High off life. And, they were audio only, and those files still exist. I'm happy to share them around.
Please, yo.
SoundCloud or something. But just a lot of talking shit. But I remember at the time he mentioned you, and I think it might have been around the time you guys had connected, and he was like, oh, you should do an episode with Lee. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then kind of gave me a bit of the backstory and all that. And I was like, Fig Kid. I was like, I remember having a Fig Kid track on like a CD that someone had burnt me, that they left in my car, that was like,
don't tell them that he didn't get that.
Yeah, fucking no. What would you? What?
You know what I mean? Like when people used to burn you, like I'd have like, it'd be like a Bliss and SO, a Hilltop.
So that's why I didn't get my royalties.
Well done, Lee.
But that was my first exposure to it. So even that was like to go from there and then to meeting you and then even just to hear you saying all that, like it's a very humbling thing, man. And I appreciate.
Fucking respect where respect's due, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Bro,
hectic.
you deserve all the respect too for your hard work.
Hey man,
Good boy.
Stop it, guys. All right, we can't get naked and tug each other off on the podcast. Well, I mean, we could, but
that's on the OnlyFans channel. That's later in the evening.
That's some little Golo shit. All right. Well, I suppose that's sort of
Little who?
He's got OnlyFans.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. That's what he does, man.
What's your subscription?
That guy made 7K in one night.
Oh.
Fuck, he's
God bless the internet.
He's a legend, but
Yeah. Fucking oath.
Tell me about in terms of performance for you, Hazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've been around for a while. Obviously, music's in the blood a bit. What was the first sort of performance that you had? And I suppose because you're like, have you ever rapped?
No rapping. Only when I'm drunk.
Fuck, yeah.
when
Really?
when the boot's not, just like, I'll be like, yeah, why do you say this? And everyone's like, yeah, cool, just go back to pressing buttons. I'm like, no worries.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. But no rapping for me. Just what's the first thing?
Yeah, like what's the first thing? Okay, actually, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
How was your how did you first create something and be like, yo, like, I sort of want to start fucking with this more?
Well, okay, so I was called DJ Tiny back in Ireland. Who would have thought,
Right.
DJ Tiny. I made my first techno album.
Wait, fuck, are you being serious?
Yeah, being serious. I've still got the CD. It's like, we were called Lee, Tiny, and Mackie, and we were just like three Irish dudes fucking making techno on like this, it was an EJ, like some fucking program ages ago. We made a mad album and we were like fucking playing them at discos and shit like that. So that was when I was like 13 or something, 14.
Fuck.
We did it,
It's
man.
still pretty early.
Yeah, we did it. Like I could see the canvas then, like how it would work, and it was only like loops and shit, But like, I still, just from seeing Dad, watching him do it, it was just kind of
Made sense.
went from here and to there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then had a bit of a big break, just DJ'd a lot as like, little young whippersnapper. And then when I moved to Sydney, that's when I met Deadbeat Roy. Shout out my big homie Roy Whelan. And we were Deadbeat and Hazy.
Yep.
And we literally, I don't know what the fuck we were making, but like no compression, no mastering, no fucking anything that I do now at all. No marketing. No.
Well, I mean, was anyone really at those early stages?
We made this really weird track called Drop. And it was like a dubsteppy, hip-hoppy thing. And we're talking like, over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those moments in time where like nothing had been out there, like in that little moment. It was just 808, a wobble and a hi-hat and a trap snare, because I love those trap snares that is in every song now.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to like Juicy J and shit back then.
Fucking earth.
And put it together and then sent it to FBI, and they were like, this is mad, and just started playing it like fucking 3 times a day. And I went boom, and then shout out to Big Village, the crew that really were popping then, and P Smurf and Rappaport and all those guys, and they just kind of said, you guys are cool, come and support us whenever you can. And we just we were just like, all right, sick. Back then we were doing like 3 gigs a month or something like that. It was crazy. Off that little one track, and we made an album, and it was really shit, but it was still fun.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's
I still love fucking. It was only shit because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Sequel, bro.
That was it, man. And we were mixing dubstep and trap and all this stuff, and going to boom bap gigs, and
because
we were just a bit different to everyone else, so it was perfect.
I was gonna say, like, you guys were always like sort of standouty.
Yeah, we did like delay. I used to plug Roy's mic into the DJ mixer and like do effects, like the deep voice and the echo, and then like mix songs into songs, and like just having fun, man. Just having fun, like. That's I reckon we weren't trying to do what was going on at the time. You know what I mean? Because what was going on at the time, I didn't even know how to make. So I give that advice to anyone. Like, just do whatever the fuck you make, as long as you're having fun.
Do you think, is like, actually just a bit of a sort of left field question, do you think that you had maybe an advantage of maybe not necessarily being too immersed in what was popping here, and because you came from Ireland, like, you were sort of like, well, like you just said, well, I don't even know how to do this, so I'll just do what the fuck I guess I'm gonna just try to do.
Yeah, not overthinking it at all.
Yeah.
Really young and just keen, and just like respecting everyone's craft, but then standing out from everyone's sound, and just the thing is, like, when you find someone who's your homie, and you make music with them, you don't care about anyone. You care about what you're doing and having fun and making tunes together. And that's what me and Roy had for years. We were Deadbeat and Hazy for like 5 years, we made mad shit together, and we just killed it. We didn't do anything else. We didn't get famous. We didn't do anything, but we learned how to do things. You met people, and we didn't take it too seriously. Now I take it too seriously. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, I wish I could.
Fuck, we're overthinking shit.
Fucking heap serious.
You know what I mean? I'm so serious.
You're fucking so
But
serious.
that's
Have another
just like, it was a yeah. Fucking A. But just fun, and also, I mean, now it's we're talking. Yeah, Spotify wasn't around then. There was nothing out then. When you know what it's like.
Yeah,
back then it's a totally different
I mean,
world
no,
now.
what
So
are you
like,
talking about? I'm so young.
yeah,
vibrant.
Sorry, yeah. But you know what I mean? It's different. It was different back then. So I think that's the beauty of coming up then, because now I
100%.
don't have to have an Instagram following or have to have a fucking YouTube subscription and all that shit. You know, you just made music and had fun, met the right crew.
Yeah.
And then world's your oyster.
And you got that organic, as we were talking about before we jumped up. You know, you got that organic connection with like a foundation.
Yeah.
Sort of core of fans and connections where you can always
Exactly.
fucking do something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? In terms of like, it's come up a couple of times with the whole big village thing. That obviously it's been integral for both you guys. How was it, I suppose, coming up, having Big Village and fucking P Smurf, the fucking legend, right? How was it connecting with him, and how was he as a contributor to opening maybe some doors and lanes for you guys that maybe you might not have had as individuals already?
I mean, for me personally, I just coming at it as a fan, I was just fucking gassed when I actually got to meet people that when I came off the stage. You know what I mean? Like it was, and I think that's kind of been part of why I'm still like stoked to meet people constantly, is because I feel like I still got that fan mentality.
Yeah.
So to now be kind of like recognized by other people, it still feels a bit fucking weird to me, because I almost feel like I'm still just a fan of this. I'm not contributing in any kind of crazy way, like by not making music, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. It would be a bit of a different
People
feel.
recognize you.
Mate,
Yeah, right.
that's why I got to keep changing the fucking haircut.
That's why you put the
I have a
haircut like
moustache
that.
next time. Mate.
It's me,
Yeah,
Mario.
sneak yourself. But yeah, I guess for that, like that. But then that was like kind of one of the first times too. I remember like meeting people and just kind of having that genuine, like they actually see you just as a fan, obviously, but also just as a person. And like, oh yeah, we're having an after party back at Hibernian if you want to come. Like, is that what you guys did the film clip? Like, yeah, like.
You're like,
I'm not excited.
acting cool and shit. Yeah.
I'll check
Whatever.
Yeah, it's up the road,
I'll check with
isn't
the
it?
guys. Oh, fuck. Boys, come out. Fuck. Boys are on. But yeah, so for me,
boys were on.
boys fucking were on.
Get the extra dry cases.
They were mad gigs, man. And I remember doing a few gigs at the Annandale Hotel when that was popping back in the day. Fuck, that was a location. And yeah, just like actually, there was like a big roster. I think you guys might have even played. I feel like that might have been one of the shows.
Which one?
It was a Big Village gig at Annandale Hotel, and it was just like they just put on like it was like Big Village featuring, and then it was like just a bunch of support acts. It was like a mini festival kind of thing. And just seeing the doors that opened kind of for the homies, like for Broken Thought and all that kind of stuff. Like I know they had previous connections from the past and all that kind of stuff, but it was, for me as a fan, again, it just kind of like exposed how all these different artists could work together. And I don't know, I think that was kind of fundamental in what we do now as well for me, just like seeing how well that can work when different artists are collaborating and working together. So
Yeah, straight up.
yeah, for me, a bit more of a fan, but yeah, you might have had a...
Now you're a peer.
Yeah, it's just the same. I think just that family, like, crew thing. That's all I learned from them.
Yeah.
You know, that wanted to have with what we create, you know. Just have everyone fucking have fun. Invite everyone. Because, like, how many gigs you do and you know, everyone's the same people that come there. And that's sweet. Thank you for the support. But, like, let's mix it up. And that's what they did. And just inviting whoever, you know.
Crazy eclectic mix of artists as well. Like everyone, like when you compared like your True Vibes to your ILLEQWIP to your Rappaport to like, you know what I mean? So many different types of artists. I think for me as well coming in, it was like discovering, coming in through ILLEQWIP and then learning about all these other people. And yeah, I know there was always an open door there too. Like there was call outs if anyone wanted to come be a part of a film clip or something. So
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
do that. And then like, as like a fucking...
Next thing you know, you're meeting fucking 10 other guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And again,
yeah,
just being gassed on it. It was like cool, very like foundational experiences, I think, you know.
And did you ever just rock down and be like, oh, look, guys, whoops, stickers?
Just spraying.
Does anyone want a t-shirt? $20? Oh, no, here you have it for free. It's all good.
If you've
20
got
bucks.
$20.
That's just covering costs. It's screen printed on
Not
the front
even.
and the back.
Man, I remember I used to just roll up on people with T-shirts and just be like, "Hey, bro, here's a shirt," like just packed in with like the stickers and everything. Used to do that at like a few street art festivals as well. Like if there was obviously being a massive fan of graph as well, like Wonderwalls. I don't know if you ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2013 I think was the first year. So we would have had shirts then. So yeah, that was the first. Must have been the first year we had it, first batch, and the whole Iron Light crew was there. Like everyone from Soffles to like Serum, fucking. There's so many people. Smug was painting there that year as well.
Holy shit.
Which I didn't even know he was Aussie at the time. But like again, just gas. I took like 20 T-shirts down and just like,
Flying
hey
them
guys, can you sign my black book? And fucking.
Mum's credit card.
Yeah. And
Shout
you
out,
get a
Mum.
shirt, and you get a shirt. Oh, fuck.
Look under your seat.
Yeah.
We got no more shirts left.
Look at these
I've
things.
given
They
away
fucking go
every
out, they pull
single-
their fucking handouts, just stickers.
I was saying to Lee, I've got no ill-equipped shirts left. Like I just
Hand them out.
have too many BBs, and then here you have a shirt.
Yep.
And I'm like,
I still need, like, I bet it doesn't exist anymore. There was a fucking XL shirt that I asked for to kept off the...
speak to Lee.
You still got it?
I hope so.
Yeah, probably
We'll
not.
dig through.
That's all right. It's not like I don't have... I've got that Talakai one. I've got a couple other ones there.
They're all in a
We've
box
all,
at
we've
home.
all got a Talakai t-shirt.
Which one? Which?
What?
Shout out
Do you know
Talakai.
which event it was? One of the two ups.
I was one of the last ones. I think it was the last one, and I was on it. It was a
Yeah.
fucking dope.
Oh, the big
artwork.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That one. The
Anyway,
final
I'll
one.
have a subs.
We'll have a chat.
Yeah.
We'll have a chat.
We'll talk about it off air.
Speaking of which, you know, like, like in terms of the, I don't know, in terms of your art integrity as well, like, where does that, I don't know, level of focus on quality come from? Like, it may not fucking come from anywhere in particular. Like, if I ask myself, I don't know why I'm very particular about, like,
Yeah.
I like the font to be fucking the right, you know,
Yeah.
I like
He's
it.
got a fucking eye for it. He knows it.
Hey?
He's got an eye for it.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, what does that come from? Anything specifically, or it's just maybe something that's naturally built up for you? Or
I think it's just a thing like being a fan of brands from the skate park era and from that, like from coming up and seeing so many dope examples out there, it kind of gives you something to go off. I went and studied design in 2016, I think around then. I left the job I was doing at the time and just went and did a Cert 4, but that's kind of one of the things they drill into you, like when you're learning graphic design, is just like how important certain elements are. A big part of it, like my ex, Kira, she is like an absolute perfectionist, fucking amazing creative.
yeah,
And she had a big influence over a lot of things too. Like she really, I mean, having that support and someone to just kind of bounce ideas off was like invaluable, especially over those years. Like that was when we were started barbecue rap and even leading into the 2-ups and that kind of thing. So
yeah,
and just always having people that you could kind of float things past.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, and I guess to
Sam as well.
take a little bit of credit myself for it is, yeah, I guess it's just part of like being a bit of a perfectionist with some things, which at other times too can hold you back, you know. Like
Fuck.
we've got fucking, I can't even tell you, probably like 20 designs that never actually made it out to the world as well. So probably more actually. If
me, I'll take it. Yeah,
we'll have to we'll do a little show reel of all the stuff that didn't make it, which, you know, I'm sure would have been fine, but like you kind of get to that point and you're like, nah, fuck it, it's not good enough. So yeah.
message. God damn, a fucking reminder and a half. Yeah, fuck. That was like, ding. What?
No one reminded me nothing. That's all good.
Okay.
I was reminded not to talk.
No, that.
particularly in the early days too, man. I got to give a massive shout out to my mate Sean as well. Like he was, we actually started ILLEQWIP as a brand together in its earliest days, man. One of my homies from painting, and still do a lot with him. Like for events, he actually got to do his first gallery show, which was like fucking amazing to support at the second 2-up.
Oh, true.
He kills it, yeah.
So that's the homie. That's like the OG homie. His style has always had like a massive influence on the brand as well. So again, it just kind of came back to just supporting people doing dope shit and like trying not to have it too niche as well, and just being like open to working with people and, you know, bring their flavor into it. So
100%, man.
Yeah.
No, it just interests me. I just like to know how people's minds tick like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about Desert P a little bit as well. Yeah, I mean, I know this is your day job thing as well, but obviously it's a a massive contributor to stuff that's, you know, very important.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
regards to
for
working
sure.
with, you know, Indigenous communities and, you know, shopping with your strengths, you know, what you're good at, what you've like, you know,
Yeah.
you know, created a profession for yourself in, you know. How'd you get into that? And I mean, you know, and like, I don't know, like, I see you pretty inspired and, you know, you're so keen to still like drive that. And like through that simultaneously, it's sort of crossed over now, at least I feel, where like you've got this great opportunity to meet and work with some insane Indigenous artists that probably in the past, let's be fucking real, weren't getting any opportunities.
For sure, yeah.
And now they do, and you know, you've got some great relationships with them. So how did that all kick off, and how did you grow that?
Yeah, well, I've been with Desert for like 8 years now, I think, and met Toby Finlayson, the founder. Shout out my big boss. He's he's been just going absolute hard, you know, trying to make a big change and kind of walk in those two worlds, and has a lot of respect and has done an amazing job. And I worked on a festival called Vibe Alive back in the day as a roadie. It was a Indigenous music festival, culture festival, and just like everything, man, just meeting people. And through that, met Toby, and then he brought me out on my first job in Condo, ages ago. And yeah, now I've been all over the country and worked with thousands of people and been very blessed to be in amazing communities and really like tap into, you know, making great art and films, you know, about everything, you know, that anyone wants to talk about. So it's been really great. It's been the best thing I've ever done in my whole life, you know.
Rewarding and stuff as well, yeah.
And with like you said, with that, met people my age that are doing the same thing, which has now formed a relationship where I've been able to work with JK and Nali.
I was going to bring up JK, yeah.
And Boy Many Colours and Emily, and I mean, there's so many, and MC Bumali, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
It's an ongoing, beautiful journey that I'm very privileged and honoured to be a part of, you know.
100%.
So I get to do that every day, and then do my other stuff on the side. So,
did you ever foresee that as necessarily being a path, or that was something that sort of just like organically grew into? You know?
Well, I always want to help people, no matter what I do, you know. And
can vouch.
Yeah, and this is the best way I can do it, you know, that I've found. And yeah, I mean, shout out to all the mob that I've met out there that just, you know, take me as I am, and, you know, we form, you know, that I'm just trying to do me, and they're just fucking out there, and, you know, we have that connection. And, you know, I've got, you know, so many great people in my life that teach me every single day about how to act and how to be. Like, you know, Nookie's across the hall from me in the studio.
Yep.
You know, and he's my brother. I can look at him and talk to him about things that I can't talk about with other people, and he tells me how it is. And, you know, like I feel like I'm very lucky to have that relationship with mob. You know what I mean?
And that perspective too, right? Like,
yeah.
Because the other thing that I wanted to like, and it's actually dope to have, like, you know, to chat to you tonight about it and see that, like, obviously, you know, you grew up in Ireland, right? You have spent all these years, and what you would know from about Australia from a distance would be like this big, given
that much,
right?
You know.
And then you come here, you get an opportunity like that would have been fucking insanely eye-opening, and you just would have been like, yo, what the hell, this is in Australia? Like,
Yeah. I was 21 in like a community called Unbutterwich near 700 k's from Alice Springs. Like, one of my first, you know, all like, to speak like 5 different languages. You know, and we had great elders that brought us in, but like, I'm going into these places that, you know, not many people get to go to, and not knowing so much has been probably the best thing, because I've been able to just constantly learn and adapt and just fucking enjoy it as well, you know, and make great stuff. And that's all it is, bro. Like, seriously, I'm not no special to any other white fellow in this country. It's just that I've been very blessed, and the way you take it is the way you receive it. So
100%.
You know
That
what I
energy
mean?
gets reciprocated.
so it's like I learn every day. I learn every day to shut my mouth or speak more or just learn. And the country is huge, man. It is massive. So I think everyone needs to just calm the fuck down and just I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say. It's a hard topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it is also very precious. It's a very it's an amazing journey. It's an amazing journey, and hopefully
Straight
I
up.
can look back in 10 years and still be doing it, or look back and be like, yes, that was dope. And go on Desert P Media's website. Everything, there's about 100 music videos. There's short films. There's kids all over the country that know all the lyrics to every song, and we've got a great crew behind us, great mob with us, and we're only stronger this year. We've got another big. We're going to go up to the Northern Territory for about 3 months and do some projects up there. So
Keen, man.
Excited.
Yeah.
Excited,
And it's really dope to watch from the outside as well, because we looking and going all right, you're the homie, and then
Yeah.
you're coming out with yo, just found this, or you show some new track, or working with mob up here and we're getting this done, and we're just yo,
Yeah.
what, fucking
Yeah, there's some talent out there, man.
100%.
They're insane. It's insane.
people gonna
Insane.
know.
It's insane, yeah. And hopefully we can. I mean, what we've always wanted to do with 2UP is, embrace that as well and have that more. But, Sydney's a tough little place, but we've got some good crew around us. We've got some good ideas, and just having respect from everyone is the main thing for me,
Well, basic perfect segue. You're not reading you reading the prompter?
No,
You're reading the questions, mate?
I can't see nothing.
Yeah, good. It's the beers talking, mate. You
Oh,
better know.
20 vision.
Well, I wanted to sort of go and then start, talking on 2UP, which, fuck, man, just been exciting from the jump. And I suppose I'll ask, because you said before it was initially just an idea,
Yeah.
right? And you guys hadn't landed on 2UP yet, and you were like, yeah, cool. You just knew you were going to do it.
Yeah.
When did it sort of start to come to more fruition? And I suppose because there's a couple of questions I want to ask about this, you know what I mean? But when did it start to take shape? Because from what I remember you did that barbecue.
You were on the first one.
Yeah, was I on the? I was on the second one.
Yeah.
Second one, sorry.
Because I remember, no, I was at the first one.
Yeah.
Because the fucking
Graveyard.
floor almost fell in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to be a part of this shit right here.
Yeah.
But, so I remember the barbecue
rap.
rap
Yep.
was first, and Crispy was on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ER was on there. I
ER.
performed at ER, Nookie, Peace
Peace Smurf.
I was going to say
Wooly-
Nookie was there.
Wooly from
Yeah.
True Vibe.
Wooly, yeah.
it was mad.
Okay.
That was how I met Nookie as well, actually, coming through that.
And
Peace
that was
Smurf
when
from
he's,
Distance.
that was
That
the
was all
first
Lee.
time,
I wasn't a part of that. So.
that was the first time I saw him climbing.
Yeah,
You did play though, didn't you?
but I wasn't. I
DJ'd.
wasn't. We weren't I wasn't helping you
first
sort
one.
that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so that was literally at my old place in Surrey Hills. So
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
just backyard, and that idea was just born from wanting again to create a platform. I was so in love and obsessed with the scene that I felt like the name barbecue rap was something. I feel like with a lot of hip hop artists, it kind of rubbed them the wrong way because it's always been something that's kind of been used to dismiss.
It's fucking whack.
It is exactly.
But it's actually made like that. But if there's a barbecue and you just got some dope fucking rappers, it's a whole different situation.
Exactly. And so the
Segue into
the
the
concept
box.
for that there
Mummy.
was just to take this thing that was like a term used to kind of dismiss it. And I mean, ILLEQWIP's kind of got that anyway. It's kind of like the most anti-braggadocious name of all time. It's just saying we suck and we don't know what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally ill-equipped for the fucking whatever we're trying to do, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
And I was just in love with the scene, so I wanted to do something that could actually create a platform to show people what is really going on, where it wasn't just in an underground venue where the sound isn't that great and the fucking bass is higher than the vocals and all that kind of shit. So, and then the barbecue side of it as well, I got to give a shout out to my mate Muffin, the homie. The idea there too was to take the barbecue element, but to do that dope as well. So he's a chef. He came through handmade milk buns, smoked brisket burgers for the first one. Went above and beyond. Homemade kraut, made his own sauces, everything. Did it up proper. And yeah, it was basically that, taking this thing that people use to, kind of taking the shitter version of something and then like flipping it and making it amazing. So the first one was cool. We did a second one, and that was just like insane. There was just way too many people at the house, and we were just like, all right, next time we do a gig, let's do this at a venue.
Away from the
Not
house.
in the backyard.
That house has had too many people at it a couple of times.
Yeah, Surrey Hills. You get the cops on the horses that come through, so that was pretty fun, getting them fucking gallop up on the back
The
of
stallions. Here come the police on their stallions. You know you're in a different fucking part of Sydney when fucking pollies are coming on the stallions.
Now we only roll with the big horses.
Yeah, whoa, all right, big horse.
But yeah, that was it. And then when it came to tour, man, like we said before, like Hazy just kind of hit me up. Was like, I really want to do something. And when we did link, we were trying to work out where exactly we would do something.
Nice
And Glady
shirt.
just seemed like the perfect fit. So we met there one day with Benny and just chewed up some ideas. And
Shout out
I
to
don't know,
Benny, man.
couple
Shout
days
out
later-
Benny. Shout out the Lord Gladstone.
Shout out the Glady.
The home.
What an institution.
Home of it all.
And yeah, I guess coming off the back of barbecue rap as well, was like we wanted to do a gig that had a concept as well, that wasn't just like just a gig where 30-minute sets and all that. Which nothing wrong with those style of gigs, but we just wanted
It
to
is.
do
It's
something
fucking
a bit-
boring. That's the problem. And the problem also is that cunts have a very short attention span.
Definitely.
People.
Especially, yeah.
And
So I just call them cunts?
No, that's
They're cunts in my eyes when they got a short attention. Okay, so,
cunts are people too, man.
yeah.
yeah, they're not your mates.
So, the thing is,
There we go.
I thought the fucking format was ingenious because I was like, yo, these guys are actually catering.
We've all got 2 songs, right? That's it. 2 your best songs.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm like, surely it's like, because you know what? It's like, and I swear to Christ, I was a witness. I saw it.
Yeah.
People were like, if they saw someone that they did not give a flying fuck about,
If they didn't smoke,
no,
they
not
took up
necessarily,
smoking.
because they knew, no,
I was smoking.
no.
Someone give me a fucking
Hey, Lee, you
cig.
need it for halftime. Oh, what? No, like people would literally be like this. They'd be like looking, and they'd be their faces just be like this, but they just like sort of look at their watch and be like, well, fuck it, it's only 2 songs.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, I can stick around, and they'd wait,
Yeah.
For the intermission.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
right? Because they knew out of those acts. So anyway,
miss it.
fuck, I'm going a little bit.
No,
sideways
you're
here.
right. I mean, that's what and also not only because of that, it's like what I was saying before is like respect to everyone that came to my gigs because you're my friends, but like I don't really want you to come every time. Like I want other people to come and hear what I'm doing, So that was the beauty of it. Like
Yep.
you invite 8 crews, they're going to bring 8 people that have never even met you and you haven't met them. So that was the whole beauty of it. And then from that, like we worked with like 50 artists that year, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's like 50 different crews, and all those crews now know each other. And if they didn't know each other just from the internet, they knew each other because they had a beer with them at the Glady, and then now they work with each other. And then you see like this person now did a song with that person, and that person is now in that video, and it was that, and it became this like natural community that like we just wanted to create, and it was fucking great. It worked really well, and I think that was the main thing, like, cause you can fill 5 artists for your headlining set, and by the time you go on at 10:30, everyone's ears are fucking bleeding, and they're all wasted, and they don't give a shit, and then you're gonna pour your heart out for half an hour, and no one gives a fuck. So, I think that like quick, short attention span of people doing 2 songs, and also like you said, people wait around and they're hyped, and the gig ended at 10. Okay.
Yep.
Anyone
Had
that
to.
told us a gig was going to start at 6 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. on a Friday night said we were fucking crazy, which is kind of crazy. But 6 o'clock people were there, and 10 o'clock it was 100 people there. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
quick, and then 2-3 hours of people chatting, and it was great. Worked out.
And so that was exactly the dialogue. People are short attention span, and like some people are potential to be whack. Is that how you talk?
For sure, like there was a few parts to it. Having it, like hosting it as well was an element too, just so people know what the fuck's going on. Like having an MC that's going to be like, which I took those
And one
those
DJ,
duties on.
2
but
DJs, like no changeovers.
Have that, yeah. Come in, plug
Gunshots,
in, the
air
equipment
horns.
set up, all you have to do, and that kind of made it easier for MCs to roll through as well. It was like either send us your songs or bring a USB. Roll in, do your tracks, we'll sound check. If you can make sound check, cool. If not, we got it.
You were airdropping songs to me while your set was on.
Me?
Yeah, remember that?
I do remember that. I always feel prepared, but then I'm always
It was
ill-equipped.
the wrong version or something. It was
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
And
Man,
also the vibe.
ask Prolific about
Yeah,
me and
well,
being an MC.
That's not getting involved in that.
I have to fucking, we have to tether off the phone, and then I gotta fucking email him fucking. Anyway,
And also
we
the
tried to
vibe.
live stream
vibe-
the first by duct taping an iPad to the back wall.
Yeah,
which,
no, thumbtacks.
It was
thumbtacks.
upside down,
Upside down.
which we realised
yeah.
halfway into the show. Shout out anyone that can find that footage on
But,
Yes.
but also the vibe of the place, like the Gladdy, like I don't think many people ever thought to do a gig on. Well, I'm
Upstairs,
gonna
yeah.
claim fucking shit, but like the way it was laid
watch
out,
Hazy claim some shit.
the way it was, way
We're
I'm
the first.
claiming it, that was
Everyone else is dumb. We're short attention. No joke.
just being on that one level, like Kobe D was the only one who thought, I'm gonna stand on a milk crate, and then
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I mean, all that stuff of like being on the same level in a room, like you could touch. Like there was, how many people did Kid Curvy bring there, and you could do that to him. He was that close. He was in the crowd. Like,
yeah.
That stuff has been
Not a good
gone.
idea to do
You're on a
Curvy either,
stage,
fuck.
you're high up, you're at the back of the room. Like you can't be at the back of the room at the Glady, or you're fucked. You can't see nothing.
Well, you can be in that back room, but you've only got the doorway to look through.
Exactly. So and then Lee and I tried to push ourselves, man. We were there Wednesday night, Thursday painting, Friday, Saturday painting. Like
Was that always the plan as well? Because that would have been like.
I don't
It's
know what
tied
I was
into
doing.
ILLEQWIP. What?
I don't know
He's
what I
a
was
painter
doing.
now.
Yeah, I'm a painter now.
Got him off
but
the
yeah,
decks and into the
by
You know
tra-
the
by
dopest thing
trade.
was? Remember when all the names are spray painted on the wall?
Yeah.
And my name was spelled incorrectly? You motherfuckers.
Always. I've been spelling
that was
Talakai,
me. That was me.
Talakai for fucking years.
Talakia.
And we're not the best spellers.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
Josh actually, one of the 2 ops we did on the sidewall, he painted it so thick that you can still see it today.
Yeah.
It's still
That's how legit I
it's
am.
like
as a painter.
embossed. Embossed into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word.
And just the lights.
But was that
and the-
was that the plan though? Like, were you guys when you first started? Were you like, yo, we're gonna do this many events, and every event's gonna have a unique rundown. It's gonna have a T-shirt. It's gonna have a
100%.
artistic direction. It's gonna have a. So that was like day one
The level
situation.
of decorating definitely escalated.
Yeah.
As we the first one we were like projector.
Yeah.
The second one we're like, but maybe we paint the logo.
2 projectors.
And then the third one it was
And the
just
Two
like,
projectors
and the shop,
simultaneously.
and the shop. Let's build a shop inside the fucking place.
Then
Let's
the
do
third
this.
one was like,
let's
let's
do
paint
interviews.
every
Let's do
inch of the
fucking-
wall.
Yeah,
That
you
is
even
available.
hosted it.
That's right. I did.
We just tried, and we tried to let everyone get involved.
Yeah.
Everyone to have their little.
Yeah.
It's not about us. It's about everyone.
And just to make something special as well, the decorating side of things, we knew we had the space for one night, and
Yeah.
to do something that drastic and then have to come back the next day and paint it, and then it's back to white walls. It was kind of like
I was so hungover.
kind of like Zen Garden-ish, you kind of know that it's just this is temporary, but it's for this night, and this is all this effort and energy has gone into this. This will help contribute to whatever happens, whatever takes place here.
100%. Did you guys? I mean, I suppose this is maybe like a no, but did you guys anticipate it to fucking blow up so quick? Because the first night was
Definitely
fucking.
not the first one.
Yo, the first night was fucking hectic. I remember
Shout
putting.
outs Graveyard Boys.
I remember putting. Yo, shouts to Graveyard Boys.
People will mention that set every time we bring up to it.
It was momentous.
It was insanity.
And I remember taping it on my phone and sharing it, and Hal hit me up and was like, "Where the fuck is this?"
I never heard any of that shit before either.
What?
just a crew in Sydney like that. I never heard
Nah.
a dude
How the fuck did you
just
find them?
Screaming.
Through Prolific.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
How the fuck did? Should we call that guy?
Yeah, I know.
Be like, oi.
Phone a friend.
Yeah,
I think
like-
they found him.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, I'm not.
How the hell do you find Prolific though? He's not findable. Like,
It's true.
he's not though, right?
No, yeah,
Even when you
right.
know him, like you
Right.
need to
You gotta
like,
put out the bat sign.
yeah,
You know,
100% the prolific symbol.
The
Right?
VCW just.
Yeah.
Actually.
That side of things, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how it went that well so quick. But then also like the waking up the next day and going on people's fucking stories and shit. And everyone's story was just like, so many people were sharing that shit, man. So then people just were like, we're keen. Like we were joking around, like doing the lineups, like, why don't we just hit this dude up? And he's like, I'll just hit Instagram. He's like, yeah. I'm like, fucking hell, all right. He's gonna play this guy. Sweet.
Well, that's what my other question was going to be. Like, was it all like we used fucking cold calling?
Pretty much.
Literally slide in the DM.
Pretty much, man. Sliding in the
Really
DMs,
Ill-Equip.
using that ILLEQWIP fucking page, man.
Really?
Hey, baby, what are you up to?
Yep.
on Friday.
Yeah, slide in the DMs. But like we had a few artists hit us up after the first one, and some of the footage got shared around. And
Yeah.
Bro,
Free Souls.
that was me.
But you can
They
look
hit
at
us up.
those posters now, and like all those people back then coming up, and they're all doing really well now, you know. And I feel like if we hit them up again, shouting it out there, that they'd be keen to do it again. Like we don't want to
so,
segue
yeah.
into what we're doing soon.
Oh, whoa. But yes, I want to know about that, my man. Shit. What I was gonna say as well was growing that relationship with the Gladstone I had here as well. Like that, obviously, was that relationship. Did that escalate with those guys? Because obviously you would have had a good relationship going in there, shaking hands, fucking kissing babies, all that fucking good shit. That's great. But ultimately, you sort of got to put your money where your mouth is for it to be, I don't want to say like viable or like, you know, but for the business to be like, yeah, this is something that we want to jump on board with and, you know, get keen with. Because, you know, now fast forward, you know, you're so many events deep and bro, even for me, like, okay, so how I see the scene, and I see you guys specifically as well, is like there's like a sort of real active, like a sort of big bubble scene, and then there's like little pocket guys that are sort of like, and similar to you, you guys are like one of those pocket guys, like ILLEQWIP, you're sort of self-sustainable, you know, you're doing your thing, and like you've got like the crew that are surrounding with obviously all the guys that you said you're coming up with, you know, ER and, you know, State Advanced and Prolific and, you know, Deadbeat. So you've sort of got that little insulated thing. But then like you guys obviously managed then to fucking like take that and then bring all those bigger bubble guys, you know, into what you were doing. So that would have been pretty impressive for, you know, the Gladstone guys. And did that sort of then push to further the relationship, you know, massively? And you know, how quick did that develop with you guys? And then when you started pitching other ideas like the studio and shit like that?
It all happened pretty organically, to be honest. Like, even as far as getting like other artists on for the bill, I think it all came back to just being fans of things. You know, like I find hip hop can be a bit cliquey. I've noticed from like being on the outside. Like certain crews don't fuck with either don't fuck with other crews. I feel like it's kind of a lot of those walls have been broken down the last couple of years. But like I think not being an artist for me, I was just like, why don't we just get this person on? And Hazy being a producer is like, fuck yeah, hit them up. You hit them up and then they're down. So I think most people were keen. It just, I think maybe it just took having that kind of like once removed element to be bold enough to just message someone and be like, hey, this is this thing we're doing. Here's some footage from it. If you'd like to get involved, this is how it works. I think having a free event was a big part of that as well, because it also just made it something that if there was someone at the gig and they're like, what the fuck is going on upstairs? They could just wander up and then now you're at the gig.
And that has literally happened. I've been standing next to a random.
Back then, you know, COVID-free life, there was so much stuff going on. So a free event was epic to go to a free event. I mean, you play for free. Everyone played for free. I mean, we didn't make any money off it. We fucking were broke from it.
Straight,
you know, like with the T-shirts and the painting and all. Like, you know, if we tried to fucking get any money from it, we'd be laughing. But it wasn't about that. It was about creating that bubble.
Well, even the shirts we made, and like pretty unsuccessfully, to be honest. Like
we'd
the
sell
idea
like 4 T-shirts.
was to make enough, like
just
double
went to
the
the
shirts
shirt.
so we could gift every artist one and then sell the others. When you sell like not that many shirts on the night, then that
Yo,
makes it a
fuck
little
that.
bit tough.
Listen, I'm putting it out here right now. These got a bunch of fucking shirts, right? In a box, right? How much are they? Just don't even fucking 40, 50. 50? 60.
We could do, we'll do 50 as a Godpod special.
Hit Godpod.
Mention Lee Monroe and
Godzilla Quip.
Godzilla Quip, right? For your $50 t-shirt. And the thing is, like, fuck, I feel like they're fucking hectic shirts, right?
Thanks.
Well, that's, I know this
Shout
is
out
a different one.
Dusam, who did all the graphics
He's
on
our
these.
brand.
100%.
One of the No One Network.
Bro, yeah, he's...
aficionados,
He's
absolute
done
weapon.
everything
He's
that we've done.
Some amazing cover art as well, so yeah, get at him for your design.
Yeah, sure
needs.
has, right? 16.
16.
My man. Yo.
But yeah, going back to the thing with the Gladdy, like I've known Ben and Crummy from way back in the day. Yeah. I used to live with Benny, and
Really?
and I used to play football with Crummy because he's from the Central Coast, and then they bought the pub, and then just pitched him the idea to do the gig, and then I think it was like 2 up 3 we like that stairs going up, and I knew 111 had the studio. I was like, fucking get up there one day. Like, someone's gonna let me go up there one day. And then I went up there one day, and then one room was like empty, and I was like, okay, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I was like to Benny, I was like, so that little room in there, what's going on? He's like, you want it? I was like, fucking oath. So then built the studio upstairs, and then the rule is, there's no rule. It's all like family, or they're our homies, but we do everything there. That's what we do. And we painted the beer garden. We half painted the stairway, and anything that's going on, we'll always bring it back to the Gladdy, because they give us so much, we give it straight back to them.
After party,
whatever we can do to build, because those guys are about building community. Those guys are about building a hub. Like, you can go to the Gladdy any time of the day, not know anyone, and run into someone, have a beer with them, chill. There's very few pubs in the middle of the city that's like that left over.
100%.
All the bartenders know you. Like, it's a local.
Do you want to know something spun? You know how Elo and I recorded OT3, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was literally in a studio. Jeff ran the studio in that, and it was literally down from. But we used to go there when it was
Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
So we used to go there when it was a fucking dive, and so when when Benny and that took over, we were fully like shaking hands. So, what are you going to do with the place?
Yeah.
Spruce it up a little. Next minute, fucking boom!
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Murals everywhere.
yeah.
It's the hub, man. It's the best pub in Sydney.
100%.
Shout out to Gladdy. Yeah, 100%.
Then, fast forward a bit, and then obviously you fostered some crazy relationships with, artists that you've worked with on there, and this would be crazy for you as well, like, because you've always been around artists, producing, creating musically.
Yeah.
But then, as you were saying before, Lee, like, you then being a bit more of a
Fangirl, yeah.
a fan. Look, with the hair, maybe now, but before,
Working on it.
prior to, right? But obviously it's organically, but how's it been then to sort of be there as just like contributing in your way, and then now you've got fucking the 111 boys on call because they're the homies. You've got Talakai as a regular offender. Crispy is a regular offender, certainly. All right. Nookie right there, and have all these guys, and now you like Thraxy. Fuck, of course. Shout out to Thraxy. Like, you're essentially like fucking knee deep in the hub, you know what I mean, and part of it, and contributors, and how's it felt to go from those having that little bit of an outside circle to be now like really super involved?
Yeah, it's a trip, to be honest. But again, it kind of comes back to just, I think, being at the Gladdy. It's like one of those places that it attracts people. Obviously 111 having their spot there, people gravitate around that, and like, it's one of those things when you meet people and they're like-minded, you guys have shit in common, like, things just tend to happen. And like, all credit to this guy as well, like, if he wasn't in there making beats, there wouldn't be rappers there rapping on him. So
I'll be honest,
comes back, you need a producer.
I couldn't hang out there.
It's
Listen.
I come and go.
Yeah,
But
I
Stay and go and come back.
and stay. You're still there.
Listen, I don't know how you survive.
The big.
I told this story before. Yeah, really.
Oh, just any.
Anything, anything that happens there is a thing. All right, like seriously.
Sorry, Mom.
I watch from afar, and I just keep a safe distance, because I just see, like, if I see like there was one time, and I think I mentioned it before. I think it was when Teller was on. And there was a fucking time where Obi and Crispy were just like on Snapchat or Instagram stories, just going like 1 for 1 on the drinks.
Sports beers.
Oh,
Yep.
and it just got so bad so
I
quick.
leave when that stuff happens.
Do you?
That was not an ILLEQWIP sponsored event.
No.
Let me just disclaimer on that one. That was.
We take integrity, to the highest
Very
level.
safe there.
Hey,
Everyone's very safe. They've all got their tickets.
it's a safe space. All the
They've all got
fucking
their fluoro on, and
all the walls are
hard
padded.
hats. Yeah. No, everything's good.
How do you survive there then?
A lot of running in the morning and eating healthy.
Sweat it out.
Tuesdays, arms and back, yes. Bit of steam room.
No, it's great, man. We're all just like you know, having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all love there, man. It's all love.
That's
Like,
the biggest thing, yeah.
You
There's
knock
no
on the door,
negativity.
who's in there? Boom. Ah, sick. What are you doing? Come in here. What's in that room? Like, it's like that Scooby-Doo thing where people like running in and out of the doors. Like, it's crazy. But you
Actually,
know,
can you shoot a clip like that there, please?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
That'd
don't know
be
if I
hectic.
forgot I can shoot another clip there for a while. But like you'll be hearing like in one room and then and someone's like, "Can I get on that beat?" Like, yeah, come in. Go to 16. No, not yet. Right, 16. Jump in. Like that's how it rolls there. It's great.
And the beauty
It's
of that-
best
Music-
hub
musical
I've ever-
raps.
My dad's always said like back in the day when he was working in studios, that's what studios were built like. You know, there was someone in Studio 1, Studio 2, Studio 3, then they meet in the foyer, and then they come out, and then, oh, you meet that guy, and then, oh, sweet, what are you doing? And that's exactly what it's like.
Bro, that, you know what? I'll tell you from fucking first-hand experience as well. When I was in the States, that is exactly what
Yeah.
it's like, you
Yeah.
know? And, like, people come in and then, like,
Yeah.
people are guests on other sessions and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking oath. That's mad.
And it's
good to hear that, like,
Yeah.
being, though, fostered here, though. That's
and it's
crazy.
like a little moment in time, like COVID helped when everything's kind of shut down and we were just up there working. And then, you know, now it's still like, I'll go away for like a month and come back and everyone's still there and everyone's still doing shit. And
You fucking still here?
no, not in that way. But
Same bender?
Everyone's still hanging out. And yeah, it's to have that many studios in one spot and that many creative people is amazing.
It's a dope spot,
And
bro.
that's
Amazing.
how a track like Big Horse happens. Like, literally, Hazy was running a beat, someone rapped on it, someone else walked in, like, oh, this is a fucking mad beat.
Yeah, and I was like,
then
who
next
else
thing
can I
they're
get
on
on
it?
it?
And then, before you know it, there's 7 rappers. Plus a
Yeah.
little feature.
Yeah. Just heaps of, just crazy, man. It's been great. It's been a good experience.
Yeah, and it's a wild place too, because you'll come downstairs sometimes and there's just like a life drawing class going on in
Yeah, someone's
the
naked
gallery.
in
It's
the
just
gla- in
some
the-
naked dude. You're like,
What?
all right.
What?
Yeah.
Like in
Wednesday
good
nights.
space, like literally every night of the week, there's like
Oh.
Not in
one
the
night
studio.
they'll be like, yeah, well, I'm sure there's been
No,
a
I thought
few
in the
naked
courtyard for some reason. My head was just like, I'm like in the fucking court. Like,
Get out of here.
That's why we're always keen to just keep doing stuff there, you know.
you
keep
fucking
that-
bums, get out of here. You naked bums. Yeah.
But yeah, just in the good space, or there'll be just a death metal band, or a
Something.
fucking something.
Anything.
There's always something going on. Like,
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
It's mad.
it's a very eclectic place.
So tell me then, well, two things, because you just said COVID was sort of a positive thing, right?
Yeah.
What's with the hesitation,
I
bro?
feel bad.
You're like-
COVID
like-
was a you said
Yeah.
COVID was a positive thing.
Wait.
No, I didn't. No.
No.
Clip that.
No.
Rewind
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, because for me, COVID was a fucking positive thing.
Okay, great.
All right? So you are not alone.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Anyway,
That was
so,
nice, dude.
Here's the voice of
Need
an
more of
angel.
that.
thanks, babe.
Click clack.
Joke.
No more of that.
Yeah.
Fucking haters. Anyway, listen. So, okay, so positive. So positive, obviously, for creative process and music, which I want to talk about 16 in a second as well, because that took too long to come out.
Fucking earth.
I think we prematurely dropped church film clip, but hey,
You know, we all
Si-
premature.
6
every now
months later.
And then. Yeah. More.
But so positive in some aspects, but the
Yeah.
one thing obviously fucking missing is 2UP now.
Yeah.
Right? And, you know, obviously I'm sure you guys got plans when things sort of, you know, start coming back to, but how did you guys feel having that, like, two ways of feeling like, oh, cool, wow, COVID, best thing that's happening, very fucking productive, look at it, get all this work done. Oh,
For sure.
wow, COVID, worst thing that could happen, can't fucking do 2UP for God knows how long. Like, how did you
People
guys
dying
cope with
and
that? Hey? Fucking say it and stick to it, bro. Don't fucking say
I'm
it.
with you.
But how did you feel about that? Because
It's sad, man. It was sad.
and individually as well, right? Because you would have been more involved in the 2UP element of it, and
Yeah.
you know, and the podcasting, I suppose, you know, stuff like that as well, other contributions. But then, so like musically, it was more Hazy, so that wouldn't have really slowed down. But the Team 2UP thing
Oh,
did.
you went away for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah. So
Yeah, did we talk about that?
well, I went away twice actually, but pre-COVID, I actually went to Japan, like a pretty unexpected trip.
Where you're drawing so many dicks in snow
So
on
many
cars.
dicks, dude.
There was so many
A lot of
dicks.
ill-equipped stickers in Japan as well.
Holding it down for the people, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Ill-equipped dicks.
For context, no, there was. We might have
For
got drunk.
context, I love dicks.
Might have got drunk in a snow village one night and just proceeded to just draw dicks on every car that was covered in snow, which turns out is every car in a snow village.
Good content.
But it was fun. No, so yeah, that was
hilarious.
That was a bit of an unexpected trip. There was just I had a few friends that were going, and then I jumped on, and that ended up being close to 2 months. But we came back like peak COVID, so I came back, had to do like ended up doing 3 weeks of quarantine, but it was before the whole hotel thing, so it was just find your own place. Me and two of the guys that I came back with, we just rented a house out west, and yeah, just fucking bunkered down, and then got out, and then that was actually with our podcast. Not long after that, I think that was one of the first ones.
Oh, was it?
Where you came through the studio. That
Yeah.
was still like.
Is that COVID then?
Yeah. That
Was
like-
it?
Yeah, it was around that. That was still in that first. I mean, that would be
Phase.
around April-ish, March, April.
Mate,
Deep
yeah.
COVID then, yeah.
Oh wait.
Well,
'cause I got back at the end of March, so
actually,
it
you
would've
might
been
be
April.
right.
It would have been April.
Because I got, when I first, that's timeline's right. Because I was in March, I got a new job, and then pretty much a week and a half later, shut
Don't know
down.
how to like just like say hi to someone from like a couple meters away. Like,
Yeah, it was so
Hey.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
But how did it feel then for like, what was, because
Well,
I
then
know
we
2UP
just-
had plans, like, yo.
Yeah, well, we were like on the peak. We had 5 booked for the first time, like every single month booked.
Yep.
And then it just happened, and we just had to stop because like 2UP only works unless someone's sweating on you and like jumping on your shoulders and
Disrespecting
and, like,
your personal
we
space.
can't like we can't do it sitting down. We can't do
Cannot.
it, And shout out to people that did those gigs. Like much respect, because I think if you're an artist that you really have a lot to say, it's a really cool way to put your music out there. But I want like people yelling at me and spilling drinks on me and that energy. So we were like, all right, this is perfect. Let's have a break, and just
Yep.
go back to it when it can finally come back. I didn't realize it was going to be that fucking long, but now it's coming back.
Jesus.
2 years
But
later.
but I think like the 2UP thing will be its own little platform, and we'll continue to do that, and we'll do it again. Like I was saying, we might have something coming soon, but
Exclusive.
But music wise and being creative was really good. So yeah, sitting in your studio every day was pretty fun. Like,
Well, tell me this then. Why the fuck did, no.
we did one song. It just took ages to come out.
It would have been tough though as well with all the hoops and obviously personal shit that went on, to have that whole project essentially like relatively ready,
Yeah.
and then just for it to
Yeah.
get put in the back burner as
It was
well.
hard work.
100%. Sorry, I'm just burping in my shit.
That's right.
And then so you took a bunch of time off. You guys are back,
Yep.
full effect. And I suppose that like I'll just tell people now that if you haven't already asked questions, you sexy motherfuckers, start asking now. In the comments there. But then you guys are back now. Fucking bro, I had to smile when I saw you both because like I feel like even though I've seen you, I think maybe once or twice,
Yeah.
maybe once. You I haven't seen, so it's good to see both of you simultaneously.
Vice
so
versa.
fucking
Likewise.
stoked. It's dope.
Yeah.
But what's the GO? Like, what's the plan? We've got, 2021, 2022. I know it fucking sounds crazy. Feels like we just started this year and we're already talking about like, well, when we put parties on in 2022, like, what the fuck?
Your pre-sale tickets.
How? Yeah. How
Refund.
does that feel? How does that feel for you guys in terms of like, being able to sort of start to creep stuff on again, and what are the plans? Can you disclose?
Up to you, sir.
I mean, at this stage, it's nice to see. I mean, even like touring artists starting to announce dates. So things are starting to roll back. So rolling with that everything's gonna work out how we're hoping and planning. Start bringing some events back. So I think one of the beautiful things about what people used the time through COVID and through lockdown is there's like a shitload of new music that has never been played live. So to have the opportunity to
Like Church.
like Church, which is like
Church, the single that Hazy and I worked on.
Lee Monroe, ex-Hazy. Find it on Spotify somewhere.
dead. Anyway, sorry, continue, yes.
what a tune as well though, and a clip.
Yeah,
Fucking oath.
banger.
So there's a lot of music out there. Like I know Hazy's been working on a lot of stuff, particularly with the homie Hammy. So
Oh,
they got quite a bit they're sitting on at the moment, which we're excited to roll out. So At this stage, we got I won't give any dates yet, but
I'll give it the date.
oh,
Fuck, what a commitment, guy. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You want to knock on wood? You want to knock on wood? There's
No,
wood here.
nah.
You're good. You're confident.
The 4th of April.
so like
Easter long weekend, Sunday.
soon.
What, just something's happening?
Yeah. We haven't quite figured it out yet, but it's happening. We've got
We've got a date.
We got
So you got the date.
we got the date. Yeah. We're
And
It's
is
a
that
rough
the-
plan, but
Is that the Gladdy?
at the Gladdy.
Yep.
It's a Sunday. I'm gonna do a day party. It's daylight savings night.
backyard thing. That's
Backyard.
the day of the transition into daylight savings.
Yeah.
So,
So that's
little
our
sunset
first gig of the
session.
year. First gig of the year. So
Lovely.
I'll just. Yeah, I might have someone performing their album for the first time. I'm going to play my album for the first time and have hopefully a few of the big horse homies come through. We can
100%.
play church if you feel like it.
I'd love to.
There you go. You heard it first. Lee Monroe's playing
Exclusive.
on the 4th of April. at
I'd
the
love
Gladdy.
that. Thank you.
Okay.
I've been waiting. I've been rehearsing those fucking raps that are very hard to get, right? I even told the Eljana guy who I know, hey, I said Eljana, and he called his
Yeah,
other
I
brother.
want some free
Called his
chicken.
brother James. James, Lee said Eljana in the track. Look at it on the internet. It was hectic.
So, yeah,
True story. But
That's
anyway.
going to be the gig. Two Up will always be Two Up, and then this will we're figuring out a new name or something. It might just be, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyway, we're doing a gig.
Don't
That's our-
spitball here. Come on.
That's our first one anyway, and we've got a good lineup in our heads. We just got to execute it, and we'll have a mad time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so that's the first one, and then we'll just see how it goes. Dance floors are opening now again, and we're back.
Fuck,
back.
man. Exciting fucking times. I'll tell you that much. Because if you haven't been to an ill-equipped party, ain't no party like an ill-equipped party. Because an
Hey,
ill-equipped
hey.
party don't stop.
No, it doesn't.
And that's the problem.
doesn't stop. It goes.
Can I be involved in the creative process, and then can that be my contribution?
Yeah,
Absolutely. You're on board.
Okay.
for sure.
Fuck yeah, the boys. All right. Do we have questions? Wait, man. Well, actually, no. I'll say thank you after. Do we have questions?
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, it's
Thanks,
two.
Mum.
One
A
better than
two.
none. Oh, it's awesome.
Chubbs and Mum.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Well, it's from me, really.
Oh yes.
Even better.
Eski's always got fucking dope questions. Anyway.
I'm a fan of the podcast. 2 questions. How'd you meet Oliver Twist? And tell us about the time you met Dave Chappelle.
So I met Oliver at one of his gigs. So I used to go Monday nights at Cafe Lounge in Surrey Hills when I was living in there. I don't know if it's still running at the moment because of COVID and all that, but like incredible. Oh, the actual venue. Shit.
maybe.
I'm not sure.
It's apartments now.
Fuck, wouldn't be surprised.
out, Gladdy.
Yeah, so literally saw Oliver play one night and he had a joke about magpies. We've made a shirt with magpies. And I just went up to him after the show and said, man, fucking loved your set. It was hilarious. I'd love to give you a t-shirt.
He's a funny dude, man. He's
He's a
awesome.
good guy, man. Incredible story as well. And the Dave Chappelle story was pretty wild. So a couple of years ago, I didn't meet him, but went to the Comedy Store when I was in LA. We rolled in, and it was just like Tuesday night Comedy Store. There was everyone from like Bill Burr, Joe Rogan, Chris D'Elia, just like the heavyweights just there on a Tuesday night testing out their material. We made friends with the door guy at one point. Went outside to smoke a doobskin, and he roasted it with us. He was a fucking legend. He was an up and coming stand up comedian. We just asked him like, what happens after the show? Like, is there more comedians? Do more people come on? Like, how does this work? And he's like, oh, in the original room, which is kind of wasn't where the show was. Just try and head in there. If the security stops you, just tell them that you met me, and it's all good. So we did that. Went in. Maybe 1 or 2 other comedians went on, and then the comedian that was on at the time, as she was wrapping up, she was like, all right, just gonna give everyone a moment and welcome to the stage, Dave Chappelle. And we're just like, there's like 30 of us in the room at the time, and we're like, look around, like, what the fuck? And then Dave Chappelle just walked in, did like an hour and a half set. We're like fucking high-fiving and like hugging each other and shit. We're like, what the fuck?
Give him a t-shirt.
I would have given him my underwear, dude.
You gave him a t-shirt.
He wasn't
sticker.
interested. We actually tried to like wait in the car. We waited in the car park for like an hour afterwards to hope to catch him, just to get like a signature or a photo or something.
Just to
But,
fucking sniff him
I
and
think
give him
he
a t-shirt.
backdoored it. Yeah, he didn't.
Have this one.
Went and actually bought some flaming hot Cheetos at the servo and
Actually,
started our track home.
Crunchy?
Yeah, but like the big bag. Like
Yeah, party bag.
Yeah, it was a commitment actually at that point in the evening. That's a party. 2 a.m. Extra large bag of flaming hot Cheetos.
That is a fucking
I had to get you. I had to get you.
Especially
yeah.
fucking you.
Shout out to Oliver, man. He's actually got his
Hot
his debut solo show that he's working on right now. It starts 2 weeks time. Runs for pretty much the whole month of March. It's called Jarly, and you should definitely check that out. Yeah,
He's a G.
Oliver Twist, hilarious stand-up comedian, incredible story, good human. Yeah,
Ticking all the boxes.
yeah.
I love that. Any more questions?
From the crowd.
Are we good? All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had like people watching.
Oh, that's
so,
cool.
You know.
Thanks
that's
for
great.
watching, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Man, thank you very fucking much.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
having
to
I love yous
you guys
both.
too.
Very big fucking positive contributors to the scene, man. Very active, and you know, the thing I love about you guys is, you know, you fucking work selflessly. You know, it's not just about you guys. It's about, you know, it's about the bigger picture and cool people to be involved with. Massive shout out, obviously open source. I know Ricky said he was coming, but I don't think he is now, so he got my hopes up. That's fine. Esky, love ya. Ems, love ya. Thanks for coming down. Molotov, love you. Shout out to everyone that's watching.
Thank
and,
you, Lee, too.
Yeah.
Hey?
Big love, bro.
Thanks to the
Oh,
both
man.
for the most.
My guys. Make sure you subscribe to the fucking YouTube channel. Don't be a dog, cunt.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. We're trying to get these views up to sustain this bitch.
Yeah.
Also, send money.
Heaps.
We take crypto.
Send money. It's hard to get people down here weekly without fucking giving them at least a fucking Big Mac.
Crypto is
We
cool
will
at the
accept
moment.
Bitcoin. We will accept Ethereum.
100%. Anyway, love
Slide in
yous.
MetaMask.
Catches. And we out.